Hey, what's up, everybody? Ralph again. So today's topic, we're going to talk about why I decided to quit being a personal trainer. So if you're someone that's thinking about being a personal trainer, or someone that's already a personal trainer but not really sure if it's something that you want to do long term, maybe I can give a little insight into why personal training was something I didn't want to go forward with my career. So let's first talk about why I decided to become a personal trainer. So probably like many of you, you probably want to become a personal trainer because you probably couldn't see yourself in working a 9 to 5 office job. So you probably wanted to find a job where, you could do something that was fun, that helped people, and you enjoyed while you're doing and get paid doing something that you love. So as someone that liked to work out, I was like, you know what, man, I can't see myself doing a 9 to 5. I was like, you know what, let me become a personal trainer. I like working out. I could wear gym clothes, to my job. So it seems like the perfect situation. So, I did that. I did personal training for like about a year. And if you're a personal trainer, and I did interviews with big box gyms, like the big box gyms where you have you can train people. But when I did the interviews, I found that personal trainers don't get paid that much. So my options were either work at these big box gyms or work at like a private gym. Around my way, there wasn't too many private gyms that I saw that were available. So I tried a couple of big box gyms, but the pay wasn't great, man. They pay you like maybe $12 an hour. So I was like, let me just do this myself. So I'll become an independent personal trainer. And if anyone that's ever done that before, the hardest thing about being an independent personal trainer, even though you get paid more, obviously you don't have to worry about gyms taking a percentage of your cut. But the hardest thing is finding space to train at. Because if you try to work out at some of these gyms, and they see that you're training someone, they'll kick you out. So I had to, when I was there, when I took a client to like one of these gyms, I had to act like I was working out with them. One time, even a trainer approached me talking about, yeah, you can't do that. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you can't train people. He's like, I'm just working out. So, he gave me some issue. It was a little bit issue with that, but I had to make sure I had to act like I was working out with that person to make it seem like I wasn't training anyone. So, I mean, that's the biggest pain is trying to find a space to train at. When you're trying to market yourself as a personal trainer. So I did that for about a year, and it got to a point where I was like, I had the question. I was like, do I really want to do this, long term? Because let's be real, like, your income is based on the amount of, clients you train. If you want to make more money, then you got to train more people. So I was like, is this something I want to do? Like I'm 50, 60. Like, I mean, I can't keep working, as a personal trainer till till the day I die. So I had to figure out a way to, to create like, income where I can make money while I was sleeping, or, at least my income wasn't dependent on, so much of my activity. So it got to a point where I was just like, you know what, personal trainer is probably not the long-term solution. So, I got into other things, and that's where, I started, working on like my online business, started, diving into like real estate investing, learning more about that. But it just got to a point where I was just like, yeah, personal training is not something I want to do long term. And I know a lot of people, I mean, you like helping people. So, I mean, that's the most gratifying thing about it is just, being able to help people get in shape, being able not to have to wear office, suits and ties at the office, having to sit down all day. Especially someone that's as active as me, I like to move around a lot. So, personal training I thought was going to be, a solution. But, it got to a point where it's just like, you know what, this isn't a long-term plan. It's just because I know that long-term, I can't see myself doing this forever. And especially when my income is dependent on me training clients. I mean, that's not that much security, so I wanted to figure out how to not only make money while, sleeping, but also find that financial security for myself. So that's why, I delved into like online businesses, and then obviously get into real estate, where, create a system for me, like where I'm, my income is not dependent on so much of my activity. So, I think investing is something that real estate is something I've always had a passion about, learning about investing. So in terms so I didn't even last like a year probably when it came to, it lasted about a year, when it came to the personal training. So if you're someone that's thinking about like, leaving, or maybe you're just not happy with, or you're thinking about becoming a personal trainer, I would really like if it's something, if you're young and it's something that you want to do to just, at least, get by for a few years. But I would think long term, if this is something you want to do, because remember, like, you're going to make so much money as a personal trainer, especially if you work for a big box gym. If you're going to make money, try to become an independent trainer. Maybe if you can get your own gym, market yourself as an independent trainer, and you can set your own rate, your own rates. So that's probably the best way to go. But especially if you're someone that's just getting started, it's gonna be hard to do that. So you're probably gonna have to gain some experience at a big box gym. But long term, I was happy. I was happy I tried, because I found out it allowed me the opportunity to find out what I liked and didn't like about personal training. I liked it, being able to go to the gym, help people work out. But long term, I was just like, you know what, this isn't for me. And I'm a person that's really about financial independency. So I just, personal training just wasn't a long-term solution, no matter how much, I like, the working out, helping people get in shape. So, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helped you. If you liked, like what you saw, just, smash the like button, share it, subscribe, and then, I'll see you later. Have a good one. Later.